Hey boys and girls, it's Pastor Daryl, back with another chapter of Bedtime Stories with Pastor Daryl. As you can see, I have one of my special hats on tonight. It's a hat that keeps my head warm, and it reminds me of one of my favorite comic book characters, the Incredible Hulk. Why do I like the Incredible Hulk? Because he's big, he's powerful, he's really strong, and he's helpful as well. But one of the things I don't like about the Incredible Hulk is sometimes he can let his anger get the best of him. And that's what I want to talk about tonight, boys and girls, our emotions. You know, God gave us emotions, and they are good. And there's no emotion that we have that's bad. It's okay to feel happy, angry, scared, frustrated, concerned, sad. Any of those emotions is okay because that's how God made us. But we have to be careful about if we allow our emotions to help us make decisions, and if it influences the way we talk or the way we treat others. So tonight's bedtime story is actually about some barnyard animals who have an exchange, if you would, with their owner, the farmer. And boy, oh boy, it seems like it comes to a head. But thank goodness that they have, let's say, a mediator. I know those are lots of big words, and you're probably saying, Pastor Daryl, can you stop talking, and can we just get to the story? So, boys and girls, without further ado, here's tonight's bedtime story. Click, Clack, Moo Cows That Type by Doreen Cronin, pictures by Betsy Lewin. Farmer Brown has a problem. His cows like to type. All day long he hears, click, clack, moo! Click, clack, moo! Clickety, clack, moo! At first, he couldn't believe his ears. Cows that type? Impossible! Click, clack, moo! Click, clack, moo! Clickety, clack, moo! Then he couldn't believe his eyes. Dear Farmer Brown, the barn is very cold at night. We'd like some electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. It was bad enough the cows had found the old typewriter in the barn. Now they wanted electric blankets? No way, said Farmer Brown. No electric blankets. So the cows went on strike. They left a note on the barn door. Sorry, we're closed. No milk today. No milk today? Cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard the cows busy at work. Click, clack, moo! Click, clack, moo! Clickety, clack, moo! Excuse me. The next day, he got another note. Dear Farmer Brown, the hens are cold too. They'd like electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. The cows were growing impatient with the farmer. They left a new note on the barn door. Closed. No milk, no eggs. No eggs? Cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard them. Click, clack, moo! Click, clack, moo! Clickety, clack, moo! Cows that type? Hens on strike? Who ever heard of such a thing? How can I run a farm with no milk and no eggs? Farmer Brown was furious. Farmer Brown got out his own typewriter. Dear cows and hens, there will be no electric blankets. You are cows and hens. I demand milk and eggs. Sincerely, Farmer Brown. Duck was a neutral party, so he brought the ultimatum to the cows. The cows held an emergency meeting. All the animals gathered around the barn to snoop, but none of them could understand moo. All night long, Farmer Brown waited for an answer. Duck knocked on the door early the next morning. He handed Farmer Brown a note. Dear Farmer Brown, we will exchange our typewriter for electric blankets. Leave them outside the barn door, and we will send Duck over with the typewriter. Sincerely, the cows. Farmer Brown decided this was a good deal. He left the blankets next to the barn door and waited for Duck to come with the typewriter. The next morning he got a note. Dear Farmer Brown, the pond is quite boring. We'd like a diving board. Sincerely, the ducks. Click, clack, quack. Click, clack, quack. Clickety, clack, quack. Click, clack, moo. Cows That Type by Doreen Cronin. Pictures by Betsy Lewin. Oh, those crazy ducks. They stepped in to help mediate the argument between the farmer and the cows and the animals, yet the ducks wanted their own stuff too. Oh well. Well, boys and girls, like we talked about tonight, God has given us all kinds of emotions, and it's okay to have these emotions because we're made in the image of God. But we need to make sure that we don't let our emotions influence or control the way we talk to others, like mom and dad or our siblings, or the way we think about others. God created all of us in His image, and we're special, and you're special, and everybody's special. And so we want to pray for everyone. So as you guys are getting ready for bed tonight, let me just ask that God would bless your sleep, that He continues to watch over your family, and that you would just be rested tonight, ready for some new adventures tomorrow. So boys and girls, God bless. Have a wonderful night's sleep. We miss you. We love you. Goodbye.